Hey there, Frailers. He take the thunder from the mountain, lightning from the sky, bring the strong man to his begging knee, make the young girl mama cry, make the hidey high, got to jump and run, got to hidey hidey high, the old man get down the road. He got the voices speaking riddle, eyes black as coal, suitcase covered with rattlesnake hide. He stand right in the road, got to hide it high, to jump and run away, got to hide it high. The old man lived down the road. You make the river call your love, make the bargain of the hound, put a shadow across the window when the old man comes around. Got to hide it high, got to jump and run, hide it high. The old man is down the road. The old man lives down the road. The old man is down the road. Well, you probably recognize that, or I hope you do, as the John Fogerty song, Old Man Down the Road, from his 1984 album Center Field. And that's a fun song to play, and even if you play it sloppy, it's still fun. But anyway, so this might be a little bit of a challenge for some of you. There's some bending and things that don't normally do in these, but should be fun and a good chance for you to stretch yourselves and try out some stuff. But so first thing we do, it's really the only chords in this thing are the most of it's in E minor, so you're doing the second fret, first and fourth strings. But there are a lot of hammer-ons and pull-offs and things that I'm doing in here, and I'll go through some of those just so you can see. They're, mostly optional. You can do the whole thing just kind of. You could do the whole thing like that, just kind of alternating the two bass lines, but I'm throwing some other stuff in there that you can decide if you want to try. But in any event, so the chords mainly are E minor, C, and D. Or E minor, E minor, C, and D. You can do it either way, whichever feels better for you. But in any event, so it starts out, though, with the bend. So you can, so the bend occurs actually on the second, or the third string, second fret, and it's either pushed or pulled. Now it's really hard to bend that all the way up. It's supposed to really go to. So what I do sometimes is rather than trying to bend it the whole way myself. You can get away, since it's quick, you can get away with not getting it all the way to the next note. But what I do sometimes is I'll start bending it, and then I'll actually have the second finger join in on the 3rd fret there to push it up a little bit farther. So it's the bend up, and then hammer on the 4th string there at the 2nd fret, or just hit it. So it's and that's really the opening of the song. So that goes right into the E minor. So then it kind of amps on that for a little. You take the thunder from the mountain. So I'm kind of going back and forth between hammering on the here, and my ring finger staying on 1st string, 2nd fret the whole time. So it's take the thunder from the mountain, the lightning from the sky, brings a strong man to his begging knee, makes a young girl mama cry, she got to hide it high. Now, so this is basically staying on that E minor the whole time. So the only thing to break it up is either these little hammer-ons on the, or I have this one little riff I do through here every once in a while, which is kind of goes like. And all that is, if you want to give it a try, is either with the 2nd finger or the 3rd finger, ring finger, strike down, so you hold it down at 2nd fret, strike down on the 1st string, and it's a pull-off, and then you strike the 2nd string, and then you hammer down on the 3rd string at the 2nd fret. So I didn't, so it, so it's, so you can either strike the 3rd string and 4th string as you hit, or you can just do it without even hitting those strings if you can hammer down well enough. Go back to there. Got the thunder from the mountain, lightning from the sky, brings a strong man to his begging knee, makes a young girl mama cry, you got to hide it high, rump and run, got to hide it, hide it high. Now it goes to C. The old man gives down the road. If you want to, you can throw that bend back in there again and go. And it goes to that 2nd verse. He got the voices speaking riddle, and the eye black as coal. Got the suitcase covered with rattlesnake hide. You stand right in the road. Got to hide it high. Got to jump and run away. Hide it, hide it. Back to sea again. Or you can go up here. The old man, get down the road. Now it goes to the closest thing you can call to a solo in this song. And all it does is, the way I'm doing it at least, is you're kind of you're going up here and grabbing, let's see, what would this be? I guess I should really research this before I get there, but it's if you take your A minor, which is down here, your A minor, and you slide it up. So your first finger is actually on the 8th fret, and your other fingers are on the 9th fret. So you're just going back and forth between that. It's probably E minor too, now that I think about it. Yeah, it is. It's E minor. So it's really, we're going from a high E minor up here back down to... Now, I haven't practiced this enough, but if you can actually slide up, so it's kind of... And it goes back to the vamps on the E minor a little. Then it goes to the 3rd verse. Makes the river call your lover, makes the barking of the hound, puts a shadow across the window when the old man comes around. He got to hide it high, got to jump and run, got to hide it high. The old man was down the road. Go slide up to there again. The old man down the road. The old man is down the road. So, chord-wise, it's a pretty simple song. As a matter of fact, you're staying on A minor through like 80% of the song. But it's just a question of throwing in little licks and little riffs and little hammer-ons and pull-offs to keep that E minor sounding interesting. So it's instead of just being... You're throwing things in and doing... Anyway, that's the song. I hope that's a nice challenge for you and you take me up on it. So give it a shot, and I'll see you guys pretty soon. Bye.